Dr. Newcomb, describe to us what a strategic deworming program might look like.
Well, Ron, first off, you remember that a strategic deworming program is designed to remove the worms from the cows and the pasture at the same time. So the way we're going to accomplish this is about grass green up or 6 weeks after grass green up, we're going to deworm these cows. And here in the deep south, we're probably going to do it again 6 weeks later where we do the cows and the calves. But you know, it's that second deworming sometimes that can be a problem.
And so how does Safeguard fit into a program like that when we may not want to pull these cattle off pasture and bring them in to run them through the chute again?
Well, you know, Ron, Safeguard's a very stable molecule, so therefore we can put it in a lot of different formulations like the ones we have here today. We have a 1.96% pellet that can be top dressed or put into a TMR, a 20% mineral, molasses block, an all natural protein block. You got top dressed pellets and range cubes.
So we've got a program that'll fit just about anybody's supplement program or anybody's mineral program when they've got cattle out on pasture.
That's correct, Ron. It's an easy thing to do when you think about all the non-handling forms we have.
Dr. Newcomb, Intervet also has a brochure that explains a program they have to help producers monitor their current deworming program, whether they're utilizing Safeguard products or another dewormer. A program at no cost to the producer to let them see if their program's effective. Tell us a little bit more about that.
What this brochure does is it walks the producer through the procedures in collecting the fecal samples, how to package and handle them, and how to mail them. And what you do is you collect your fecal samples, package them, and then you send them to one of these 4 parasitologists who Intervet has contracted with. They'll run the samples and send you back the results.
And then in addition to that, Intervet also has a warranty program, I'm told?
Yeah, Intervet has a warranty program. If you use a Safeguard or Panacure product according to label directions and you don't see a 90% reduction in your fecal egg count, Intervet warrants that product and we'll deworm those cattle again for free.
So we've got a program that'll fit just about anybody's supplement program or anybody's mineral program when they've got cattle out on pasture.
That's correct, Ron. It's an easy thing to do when you think about all the non-handling forms we have.
Well, and that's what Intervet has tried to do in developing these products, because a lot of times a strategic deworming program sounds good, but implementing it when you don't want to gather cattle again probably keeps us from doing it to the degree we'd like to do it. Fenbendazole, the active ingredient in Safeguard and Panacure, how does it actually work in controlling parasitism in the cattle?
Well, Ron, what it does, it goes directly to the gut where the parasites live. And you get a very quick kill out of this product. Within 24 hours, we've killed most all the major worms in that digestive tract of that animal.
And so, knowing that fenbendazole works that way, Dr. Newcomb, how do we know that these formulations that we can run through the mineral, the feed, or the blocks are as effective as actually putting the paste or the drench into the cattle when we run them through the chute?
Well, remember, these are all oral products, just like the ones we had at chute side today. And the other thing too is, you know, we've done consumption studies on all these, so we know the animals consume them, and if they're consuming them, then it's killing worms. And we've actually gone back and checked behind these products to make sure that the worms were killed.
It's good to see we've got a lot of choices in putting this into our strategic deworming program. Thanks, Dr. Newcomb. When you use Safeguard or Panacure, you have several formulations to choose from. You can treat your cattle with free choice blocks, pellets, free choice mineral, or cattle cubes. If you're handling your cattle, you can use either a paste or a drench product. Now let's quickly review what we've done today. Now that we know that parasites are negatively impacting herd health and profitability, we can develop a strategic deworming program so your cattle can develop to their genetic potential. We know that doing fecal egg count reduction test can confirm that our dewormer is working. The cost of not checking is too high to ignore. And we understand the different dewormer classes and the concept of changing to a product in a different class if your current dewormer is not effective. We've reviewed the various Safeguard formulations, including the unique feed formula products, so you can conveniently deworm pasture cattle at the right times. And remember, Intervet offers at no charge to you the fecal egg count reduction test, so you can make sure your dewormer is working. For more information about these topics, you can contact Intervet. I'm Ron McDaniel with Intervet, a part of Shearing Plow. Thanks for watching The Cattle Show.